Okay, my name is Bob Caywood, and I'm the owner of the Lost American Art Gallery and Museum in Longview, Alberta. And we have some very special pieces in our gallery, and some of them are Edward Sheriff Curtis that were taken sometime back in the early part of the century. These particular ones that you're looking at here were taken in 1917. So this was actually started in 1900. And this is a Cheyenne warrior called Slow Bull. And Slow Bull was a really a big war chief. I mean, he was head of his tribe, like the chief or something. And this particular painting here, picture here, this one's on the Japanese tissue, which is really rare. And this is something they've never been able to duplicate. Now the big photograph here is on the Van Gilder paper, and the Van Gilder is got a watermark on it. So to identify the ones that were come out of, they actually all came out of J.P. Morgan's estate in Boston. And the paper itself has a watermark on the back of it, and it'll say part of Van Gilder name, or some of them you can see the whole Van Gilder. Now these are Japanese tissue, and when they first did these were out of the text. So they did 20 volumes and 20 portfolios. And the last complete set that we heard sell sold for $2,888,000. Now that's a couple years ago, so it may be higher than that actually now. And the little small one on the right here is his teepee. And you can see all the scalps that are hanging off of that teepee, and those are scalps that he collected when they were fighting it earlier in the late part of the middle of the 1800s. And he was a great chief. And Curtis, to get the photographs and everything, he had sent word. He had met Slow Bull earlier, and I don't know the conversation there or how he met him. But anyway, he got word to Slow Bull, if you'll get some of your people together where I can come and take some photographs, I'm going to bring us some gifts out for those people, and you can distribute them to your friends or the Indians. So Slow Bull misinterpreted what he was saying, and he invited his whole tribe of Indians, and they come up out of the Indian Territory and out of Oklahoma and Kansas, and they all showed up expecting gifts. Well, Curtis had just brought a gift for his immediate family because he was wanting to photograph them. So the Indians that had traveled 60 miles horseback were very, very upset, and they wanted to hang Curtis. And Slow Bull talked him into moving his tent and all of his equipment about 15 miles up the Platte River where they were located. And so Curtis took everything off and went up, and Slow Bull took what little bit of gifts that he brought and gave them to the most important people in the tribe, and he talked them out of hanging Curtis. So that was a really close call for Curtis to be killed, actually. And there was one other time that he had, in his lifetime, he only had 2 threats of being killed, and one was by the Navajos in New Mexico or Arizona. And these are really quite rare. They're just really hard to come by, and the values of them as a set like this would probably be around 45 to 50,000 bucks for the whole set. But we have some smaller ones that sell for around 800 bucks, and if anybody's interested, they can contact us at the Lost American Art Gallery and Museum in Longview.